Hey there, I'm Dr. CalmingEscape. Gonna have a look at your head here. Can you tell me what happened? Okay. Now, looks as if you've already had a bit of a head check to make sure that you're not suffering from any sort of concussion, right? Good. Your vision isn't blurry. Okay. And you didn't pass out? Good, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and clean up that wound then and bandage you up. It doesn't look like you need stitches, so we're just going to make sure that it is nice and clean for you and start the healing process off in a positive way. How does that sound? Good. All right. Did you have anybody come back here with you? You just let me know and we can show them back from the waiting room if you need anybody to sit with you, but it shouldn't take that long. Yeah, no, not long at all. Alright, so I'm just gonna dab just to get some of. Okay, does that hurt? Okay, just gentle little strokes here. Make sure we clean off any debris or dried blood. Yeah. It looks like it has mostly stopped bleeding, so that's good. We just want to make sure that it's cleaned and prepped for a bandage before we put that bandage on, okay? Make sure there's no infection. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good. I'm not seeing any sort of large debris or anything in the cut. That's good. Well, if there was more of a detailed cleaning, I'd probably have to numb you. Yeah, so that you're not in any sort of discomfort. But really, I think that we're going to be able to handle the cleaning process just with a couple different items before we bandage you up. Yeah. Okay. Is your loved one going to give you a ride home? Yeah, I mean, you don't have a concussion, so that's good, but I just kind of want to make sure that you don't get lightheaded or anything. I mean, you did bonk your head pretty hard, so we want to make sure that you're okay. Okay, this is just going to be a little bit of alcohol to clean and disinfect. Yeah. there's actually, it's not really bad, but there we go. There's just a couple little, could be pieces of hair or kind of like little fuzzes from your shirt maybe. Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. Just on the surface, nothing too deep or anything, so should be just fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. That. Sit for a moment. Alright. And we're just bandaging up their wound right now. Mm-hmm. No, definitely no concussion, so we don't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't seem to be too deep. No sort of stitches or anything, just cleaning up and making sure that they're set before we send them on their way. Yeah, they do have a right. Okay, I'm just gonna press around. That feel okay? Good. Good. Mm-hmm. Perfect. So before I go ahead and put the bandage on, I do want to add just a little bit of this. It's kind of like a gel ointment, okay? So we're just going to add a little bit of that. It will promote healing and help so it doesn't scar. Okay, good. Yeah, it shouldn't sting. Are you okay? Okay, good. It will feel a little bit sticky, but we are going to put that bandage over the top. And I'm going to recommend that you keep the bandage on overnight. Tomorrow, if you want to take a shower or a bath, delicately wash the rest of your face, but don't directly have the spray of water on your cut, okay? If you notice that it needs to be cleaned, gently use a washcloth to kind of just pat it clean. As I said, it doesn't look to be too deep, and it should heal up pretty fast within the next couple days, but we don't want to make any sort of direct water or make the wound open up again. Yeah, and we're going to send you home with the instructions of how to fully clean it and rebandage it if need be. Okay. Okay, good. I'm going to use it is a pretty good size bandage, but I just want to make sure that the whole of the cut is covered, and if anything, it will rest comfortably across your forehead, so you should be just fine. Okay, are you ready? Okay, experiencing any sort of nausea? Okay. I believe your doctor wanted to know if you were experiencing anything like that. Even though you don't have a cushion, even if you get a smaller wound, you can experience some sickly type symptoms. So we just want to make sure of that before we go ahead and discharge you. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, well, you are all set. You're fully taken care of, no concussion, all bandaged up, and as I said, we're going to print off those instructions for you of some care for the next week or so. It really shouldn't take that long to heal up, especially if you continue to use that ointment that we're going to give you. Yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you won't really have very big of a scar. And of course, if you notice that it is getting more tender or inflamed, if you notice any sort of pus around the wound or anything like that, please let us know, because that's the sign of an infection. Right now it looks perfect. It's cleaned out, ready to heal, and if you follow those steps, it should remain that way, okay? But just keep an eye on it. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go print off those instructions for you and get you fully discharged so you can go home and rest. And you've had a long day, so let's get you home as fast as we can. Okay,